Yes, Kenya. Tamu sana, yes. For some times now, there have been some conflicting reports suggesting that Uhuru Kenyatta may or may not campaign for Raila Amolo Odinga. So in this video, I want us to listen in to David Murathe. You know, David Murathe is a very close Uhuru Kenyatta ally. And what David Murathe actually says sometimes holds a lot of water. So I want us to listen to David Murathe, after which we are going to dissect those remarks by David Murathe to see the exact games being played in this case. Yes, listen into this.
The president has done his bit. He has been the chair of the Azimio La Umoja Council. This council has all the leadership of the constituent parties. Remember, we have more than 26 political parties in the Azimio. Not everybody can sit on it. That one also has a neck. Now, the party leader of Azimio La Umoja and the flag bearer is Raila Amolo Odinga. The president sits at the chair of the council, all right? But now that we have a ticket, now that we have a candidate, now that we have a running mate, it is up to them to go and campaign now. The president has to keep off. The president has to be above. Now he becomes head of state. You see, the president is both head of state and head of government. He's head of government when he's Uhuru, the head of a political party.
Yes, that's David Murathe. David Murathe is insinuating that President Uhuru Kenyatta may not campaign for Raila Amolo Odinga. And from some reliable sources again, we are being told that it's just a matter of time before President Uhuru Kenyatta hits the campaign trail campaigning for Raila Amolo Odinga. What are the games being played here, ladies and gentlemen? I've always been maintaining here that if you go through the 48 laws of power, we are being told that as a smart politician, you should always conceal your intention. Uhuru Kenyatta is actually just confusing their political competitors, the likes of William Ruto. And I know that Uhuru Kenyatta is a very smart politician because it's only commonsensical that Uhuru Kenyatta, even before he exits in the next about 3 months, I know he will go across the country, maybe launching some projects. And I'm not just seeing Uhuru Kenyatta going maybe to launch a project without mentioning Raila Amolo Odinga, his preferred presidential candidate. Yes, I'm not just seeing any such kind of possibility. So Uhuru Kenyatta in this case is just confusing William Ruto and his Kenya Kwanza brigade. William Ruto has actually been trying to project Raila Amolo Odinga as Uhuru Kenyatta's puppet. A person Uhuru Kenyatta is just playing with. And also Kenya Kwanza Alliance, and they're very good in propaganda, they have been trying to paint Raila Amolo Odinga as a weak leader who is just being forced into leadership through President Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. So I'm seeing Uhuru Kenyatta actually trying to thwart that narrative by William Ruto and his foot soldiers in Kenya Kwanza Alliance. Uhuru just wants to kill that kind of a narrative by those leaders. And he wants to kill it by actually confusing those people so that they can be sending mixed signals. At one point, they are blaming Uhuru Kenyatta that is planning of campaigning for Raila Amolo Odinga. The next point, they are congratulating Uhuru Kenyatta for not actually campaigning for Raila Amolo Odinga. Because today, I listened to some Kenya Kwanza leaders And actually, they were congratulating the president that is now not going to campaign for Raila Amolo Odinga. And that, to me, just showed me clearly that William Ruto and his brigade in Kenya Kwanza Alliance, they are very, very much scared of Uhuru Kenyatta hitting the campaign trail on the mountain. They are very, very much scared because they know Uhuru Kenyatta still remains the political and ethnic kingpin of the mountain. Uhuru Kenyatta is now just maybe fronting or rather prepare. He's actually preparing Martha Karua maybe to fit in those shoes. But as it is right now, Uhuru Kenyatta still remains the political and ethnic kingpin of the mountain. And should he hit the campaign trail on the mountain, most definitely, William Ruto will be history on the mountain. But even without that, the mere fact that Uhuru Kenyatta has already given the signals, and we can now see Martha Karua actually coming up to fill that void that has been on the mountain as far as Uhuru Kenyatta's maybe reluctance to campaign for Raila Odinga. Already Martha Karua is doing a wonderful job. And all arsenals that William Ruto had, they had all positioned their arsenals just on Uhuru Kenyatta. So Uhuru Kenyatta cleverly actually thwarted their plans by bringing in Martha Karua. That actually confuses William Ruto and his brigade. They just don't know on how maybe they can now just start to fight Martha Karua. For Uhuru Kenyatta, walikuwa wamezoea Uhuru Kenyatta. So Uhuru cleverly thwarts their narrative, or rather their plans, by bringing in Martha Karua. And then Uhuru Kenyatta again, in a political geniusity, actually confuses them that he's not going to campaign for Raila Amolo Odinga, is going, is not going, is going. That is a strategy. Uhuru Kenyatta is just trying to be unpredictable. And that's what we are being told in the 48 laws of power. Do not actually reveal your intention. Try as much as you can to be unpredictable. That's exactly what Uhuru Kenyatta is doing in this case. William Ruto and his brigade, because a good majority of them are still politically naive, they are actually entering into the trap Uhuru Kenyatta is actually setting for them by now congratulating the president that is not going to the mountain to campaign for Raila Amolo Odinga. And then if you look at it from another angle, I honestly believe that Raila Amolo Odinga as an individual, Raila can even perform far much better if Raila goes out as Raila Amolo Odinga without being seen to be pushed by anybody. In fact, what has all along made Raila Amolo Odinga is the brand Raila Amolo Odinga. And that brand actually should not, in one way or the other, should you try to corrupt that kind of a brand by now maybe trying to push Raila Amolo Odinga, that in one way or the other can actually backfire against Raila's popularity across the country. Kenyans already, they own that brand of Raila Amolo Odinga. And Kenyans want that brand to be as it is, Raila Amolo Odinga. But for the mountain, I honestly and strongly believe that Uhuru Kenyatta is very instrumental in tilting the scales and chasing out William Ruto out of the mountain. Uhuru Kenyatta's input is very, very fundamental and very instrumental on the mountain. Otherwise, ladies and gentlemen, just as I did indicate when we were starting, in case you've bumped here for the very first time, kindly subscribe, give this video a like. And to our fans, our subscribers here, I'm very much humbled, very grateful for the kind of support you are giving me here. In case you've bumped here for the very first time, kindly subscribe, give this video a like. Yes. And to any other person watching us outside Kenya for the very first time, kindly drop a comment. Let us know from which part of the globe you are watching us from. And if possible, yes, subscribe, give this video a like. Thank you. God bless you. God bless Kenya.